one ever forgets their first Bikram yoga class. I remember mine pretty vividly, and I remember walking into the studio and from the beginning thinking, am I in the wrong place? You know, people were walking around, they didn't have a lot of clothes on, they were all coming out of a room all sweaty, wet hair, and I was thinking, this is not the yoga that I'm used to.
I went there, I took the class, and I really loved it. You know, it's not that I immediately understood what it was about, but I loved it, and especially after class, I felt quiet.
In my dreams, I'm dying all the time. Then I wake, it's kaleidoscope.
I wasn't one of those people that loved it right away. In fact, I disliked every single second of my first class. It was so real and so raw and so honest, and I felt like there was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide, and I had to deal with that for 90 minutes, and it was something that I've never experienced.
This is goodbye.
It's very effective. So some people say it's so long, 90 minutes, right? Or the effect of practicing those 90 minutes made me come back, and ever since.
You never wanted me.
The problem with it is, though, when I got home, I felt so good. And I couldn't deny the way that I was feeling, so I thought, okay, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm going to try this again tomorrow. Went back the next day and the same thing all over again. Hated every second of it, but again, afterwards felt so good that it just sort of kept pulling me back.
You know, not necessarily after class. You know, you use yoga to over time, with the repetition over time, especially when you start practicing more and more, to change the way you feel, not only directly after class. So it's not, you know, about creating whatever you want to call it, maybe a high or whatever, only after class.
It wasn't so much I mean, it was a little bit of everything. It was the heat, it was everything that would make most of us uncomfortable. You know, it's hot, it's bright, it's loud, there's someone telling you what to do, how to do, and when to do it.
Not necessarily in the sense that it should be a struggle, but it's intense.
I really had no idea before I found yoga that I could control my life basically through my breath. It's efficient, it's effective, and everybody can do it. In 90 minutes, it's not like you walk into class and say, okay, today we're going to work on back bends and all you do is backward bending. Or today we're going to work on forward bending and all you do is forward bending. You know, in 90 minutes, you get a complete body workout.
People ask the question, why is it, you know, you keep practicing the same postures over and over again, so doesn't that get boring? But it's you know, the postures stay the same, but as you practice, you change, and whether it's physically or the way you think about your practice or the way you approach your practice. Because when you have fun, you can actually, maybe fun is the wrong word, when you enjoy what you're doing, the body is very open, it opens up. So you have to enjoy it eventually. Yes.
So this is goodbye. This is goodbye.
So different, and every day I'm dealing with a different body and a different mind and really different cells, because the Bikraam Yoga series is designed to work not only your external but also your internal. So at the end of class, the body that you brought into class with you is a different body. So the next day, whole different body in class, whole different experience.
And if you know, people think that it's more for women and not for men, it's just a mindset. So I would say change your mind. Yeah.
Alexei is asking, do you like our studio?
It's probably the most beautiful that we've been to in the world.
In the world.
In the world.
That's very good.
I mean, all studios are beautiful in different ways,
Вы
but this
знаете
one,
на лицах, что написано?